How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Testing, 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 testing. Let me know, chat. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Testing, testing. Let me know if you can hear me now. Good? Does it sound good? Yes, no? Hold on. Yes, yes, we have sound. Okay, awesome. I'm going to have to add that first few minutes. Anyway, welcome to the Deal Desk. Okay, welcome to the Deal Desk. Hopefully you guys had a Merry Christmas. We're coming up on 2026. I'm overcoming a sickness, so if I sound a little, stuffy, letting you know in advance, but everything's good. Awesome, awesome. Welcome. So what I was talking about, this lead is an off-market lead, and I was reading the reason that they wanted to sell. Okay, the homeowner's open to selling due to no longer living in the state where the property is located and confirms the property is currently vacant. The home has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with no significant updates made in the past 5 years, just some painting, siding, and flooring. There's noted water damage part of the floor. The air conditioner is broken and the roof was replaced about 8 years ago. The homeowners mentioned a mortgage remains due to a recent bankruptcy. All right. Well, they're motivated. It is off market. Let me take a look. They're asking 75, which I already know is too high for this area. But what I really want to know even more is, how much they owe on the mortgage. All that information I'm going to take a look at here on PropStream. Let's see. Oh, they have high equity here. 19,000. They want 75, which is less than what they bought it for, which is strange. Hold on. I got to make sure I'm looking at the right property here. Hold on. Something's not adding up here. Belfair. Okay, Bearfell Lakes. This estimated value is really off. Hold on a second. Oh, it's comparing a new construction. That's why. There's not many comps. So I'm going to uncheck this one. Let me reduce the square footage. And then I'm going to have to pull up some other comps here because there's really no comps. And this is why you have to be careful when you're looking at comps. Sometimes it'll pull data that's new construction simply because similar bedroom, bathroom square footage. But this isn't a very small neighborhood. So we have to be very conservative when it comes to this. The most important thing is when you're looking at these comps, when there's no comps in the area and you have to go a little bit outside the area, you really have to pay attention to the year built because it will sometimes pull these new construction comps. Okay. 14, 17. Well, let's call him first and let's see if he picks up the phone. Mr. Etler.
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Etler.
Good afternoon.
Hey, my name's Steven. I think you spoke with my partner, Sam, a while back about your property on Belfair Lakes.
Yeah.
Did I catch it at a good time?
Not really. I'm leaving my house in a few minutes.
Okay, when's a better time to give you a call back?
I'm heading to work. You can try me tomorrow, maybe noon again.
Noon? Okay.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow too, but it's a little bit afternoon.
All right, no problem. We'll talk then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so he's not available. So I was talking to myself in the beginning. My mic was muted. But what I was saying was that, it is right now, it is after the holidays, right? So Hold on a second. Right now, after Christmas, some people may be on vacation. Some people may want to wait until after the new year. Some people are working, right? So we always want to make sure that we only continue the conversation if the homeowner is available. All right. So in regards to the comps on this one, I want to take a deeper look at this because it's not so much the price that I'm paying attention to. It's the area. And the problem is you have a house. Let me see if I can show this without showing it to you, if it makes sense. Let me see. Okay, I can kind of show you this. Let me refresh this. So when you're looking at these neighborhoods, you have to be very careful what you're looking at. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the neighborhood it's in. But like, look how small this neighborhood is. Okay, you have all this, right? But really, you also have new development going on here. Townhomes. So it's a good area. But I ideally want to see if anything's sold in this area before I really take a look at anything outside. Because once you try to look at comparables outside, you're looking at different kinds of properties. I mean, even though the year built similar, you want to stay as close as possible to the property type. So what I'll do is I'll actually take off the minimum square footage, the maximum square footage, and there's still nothing. There's probably less. What is this? 1, 2. There's probably less than 30 houses in this neighborhood. So the only other thing that I'll do is I will click neighbors. Okay. On PropStream, you click neighbors. And it will show you what the neighbor's house is sold for. And what I'll do is I will filter this. Let me see if I could show you without showing you. I can filter this. I can't show it, unfortunately. I'll filter this from largest sale amount to lowest sale amount. But it has to be within that little pocket. I got to make a video on how to run comps in 2026 because it's just a different ballgame. But I'll draw a diagram in the neighborhood, okay? And I will look at the highest to lowest. Now, the highest sold, what's this, 41? See, this is new construction. I can't look at that. It's a very diverse neighborhood. Like you have, okay, so 212. Okay, so that actually looks good then. Our subject property is built in 2002. I see a comparable that sold, the year built was 2006. This one. Okay, let me see what the front looks like then. Okay, so this was built, let me see. Let me show you. This was built in 2006. Now, I'm looking at the highest sold one here. This is basically renovated. This is the highest sold non-new construction year built. So we want to make sure that we take this into consideration. All right, now ours, let's pull this back up. Ours looks nothing like this. Oh, 1632. It's the same. This house is actually smaller than ours. Interesting. Doesn't have a garage. Okay, so the ARV is 209. The guy won 75. Okay. So there's something here. That's good. Another thing I can do, let me go satellite view, for sale. It's in this neighborhood right here. I can click sold. Let me see. 12 months. I mean, look at this. Any? Okay. Oh, look at this. This is 2002. This sold for 179. All right. So 75 seems like it makes sense. I think there's something here. This is a good lead. So Sam, you submitted this lead. Make sure that you follow up with him later today. Say, hey, you spoke to my partner, Steven. And really, you can either set up a time for me to call him back on Monday, because if you are in the community, I will be having another call on Monday, and then I can give him the offer. But you guys want to, you have to be very careful whenever somebody's asking a price that you can give, you don't want to jump on it. You want to get commitments. Sounds something like this. 75. Okay. First, I want to ask him if we can cover closing cost, fees, and closing a time frame that works best for them. What's the best price they can do? Okay. And then I want to see if he's at where he's at, or he'll go lower, even better. But if he's at 75, that's good. If the ARV is 180, 75 is actually a decent price. Okay. You're getting a deep discount on it, even if it needs a full renovation. So let's say he says, yeah, 75 is the best I can do. Okay, well, let me do this. I'm going to crunch some numbers or speak with my partner. You can refer to me as your partner or whatever. If we can do the 75, is this something you already move forward with today? That's it. It's that simple. And as soon as you get that yes, then say, great, is it okay if I call you back in a few minutes? Or we can put them on hold if I'm on the call with you, or if you're comfortable doing that once you get to that point. But that's what all this is. I mean, half the battle is just negotiations and listening. I mean, that's it. Everything else kind of falls in place. But this is a good deal, Sam, at 75. Let's say conservative ARV is 180. I think there's something here. So great job. Awesome. Let's go to the next lead. All right, we got one in Broken Arrow. Let's see, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Now, this one is listed on the market. This is in excellent shape. All right. Oh, look at that. I don't know if they did that with AI or not. Looks too perfect. Okay, so, I mean, this is in excellent shape. Is that a projector? I don't know. Okay. It's nice setup. Sometimes, I know this is listed, but like, let's say this was for sale by owner. Another reason I like looking through the photos is because if I find things in the photos that I can connect with the homeowner with, it's an open door to build rapport. So for example, I see R2-D2 here. I see Mickey Mouse. I'm assuming they like Disney. Hey, so I was looking at the photos, and man, you got a lot of Mickey Mouse characters in here. You guys gone to Disney recently? I mean, we just got back from our family went on an amazing three-day, 3-park vacation to Disney. I mean, it was amazing. We met all the characters. Like, this is stuff that I can talk to homeowners about, right? But I pay attention to photos because sometimes it goes beyond what's the condition. Sometimes you'll see things that you could talk about. I see Yoda here, or not Yoda. That might be Grogu if you're watching Mandalorian. Grogu. I met Mandalorian and Grogu, over the weekend. So I could talk to people about that. Now, I know this is listed, so it's a waste of time for me to talk about these things with the agent because it's not going to go anywhere. But just keep that in mind. Also, just by looking at these roofs, I can tell these are all cookie cutter, maybe a newer development. It's the small details that it'll kind of explain the story. Now, in regards to this property, I mean, this thing is in excellent shape, so I'm not sure what the play would be on this. Let me see. It's listed 6 days, 17 saves. I'm already thinking terms. Novation wouldn't work because it's listed. This may also be a good hedge fund criteria box. Okay. So I already know if 261 or 262 is a good price, we have to be around 240. 222, give or take. Actually, we can't. If it's a hedge fund, they don't go after properties on market, at least the ones that I know. So what am I saying? This would not be good for a hedge fund. So I'm going to go straight terms then. Now, before I even call these people, I'm going to pull up on PropStream and see, what's the details on this? How much equity do they have on it? The house was built, 4 years ago. They don't have any equity. They bought this for $218. Okay. And they're asking $261. Let's look at the mortgage information. 2.8%. Wow. FHA, 2.8% is very nice. Estimated loan balance 194. Estimated loan payment 880, 879. I mean, hold on a second. The terms look great. Now, we got to see if they're even open to terms. Because if they're not, this is one of those properties I'm not going to try to force this to work. Okay. Excuse me. All right, well, let's give them a call. Let's call the agent. Let's see if they're still accepting offers. Let's see if they're open to terms. Let's cut straight to the chase. I'm not going to try to force a lead out of something that's not a lead, but I do want to ask. This is Oklahoma, so I'll be calling from the Oklahoma number. Only been on market 8 days.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, good morning. Is this I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Araceli?
Yes.
Great. Hi, Araceli. My name's Steven. I came across your listing on 14th Street in Broken Arrow. Are you still accepting offers for the house?
Yes.
Great. Just out of curiosity, I was wondering, do you think that the homeowner, if we can pay them a little bit more than they're asking, if they may be open to taking payments on the house, like financing kind of deal?
No, they don't. They need that money.
They need the money. Okay. Are they flexible on the price, you think?
I'm sorry.
Do you think they're flexible on the price?
No, they don't. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Not right now.
Well, thank you so much.
You are very
Happy
welcome.
holidays. Merry Christmas, New Year.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye. All right. So just as I expected, just not motivated. They're firm on the price. It is what it is. This is why, we don't want to go after these kinds of leads unless it's off market or unless it was inbound. If these leads come in and it's inbound, there might be something there. We don't know. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see. All right, we have one in. Let's see. Actually, I already called this one. How about this one in Naples? Oh, we called this one already. We called that one already. Let's look at this one. So this one is fully renovated. Is it on the market with an agent? It is on the market. So it's going to probably go the exact same way as the other call. Let's go over here. Why don't I call some lead house leads? Because we surprisingly got a lot of leads that came in. Even if it's the holidays, Christmas and New Year's and all that stuff, doesn't mean that people won't sell their house. There's people out there that need to sell their house. Okay, so don't ever, think, oh, it's Christmas. Oh man, this thing is horrible. This is like, hold on a second, I gotta show you this. This thing is has vines growing out. It's boarded up. It's got the whole recipe. The neighborhood's pretty rough, I guess. Okay, well, here it is. All right, so what's the story with this one? Let's see. Reason for selling, just to get some cash. He wanted a call this morning, so we're going to call him from the Tennessee number and see what's going on with it. Look at that. This one too.
Your call has been forwarded.
Let's try calling him again. This whole neighborhood, look at this. This one too.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 4, 6.
I'm going to text him. I just tried giving you a call. Feel free to call me back when you can. Thanks. Okay. This is exactly the kind of properties we want to go after. They're probably motivated to sell. Okay. So this is great. And this is why the virtual drawing for dollars, by the way, the contest winners have been announced already in the community, but Arvis was the winner for the AI driving for dollars list. So I'm really excited for you, Arvis, and congratulations for everybody else on the prop stream and Skip Trace Records. If you are not in the community, head over to the community. I'm going to start doing monthly giveaways, okay, in the community. All right, but anyways, this thing is a dump. That's the kind of properties we like. We'll try them again. And then I'm going to put in the notes here, really distressed property. And I'm going to create a task for myself to stay on top of this. Sometimes you can tell a deal right when you look at the details. Okay. Call hot lead. I'm going to blow this guy up. But I want to make sure he's more of a texter. So I called him a few times. He texts me back. I want to make sure that I move at his pace, As long as he's communicating with me, I'm good. As long as he's communicating with me. Where you guys will realize quickly when it comes to follow-up, my biggest lesson was I didn't follow up enough. I just didn't follow up enough early in my career. And I thought I was bothering people. These people aren't sentimentally attached to you, right? You can call them back exactly. You can call people back exactly when they want you to, and they might sign with somebody else. That's why you got to follow up. Just kind of like on the other deal desk, the lady said absolutely no realtors wanted, and she ended up listing the property. It's one of the leads you guys submitted, but I'm going to stay on top of this guy. Let's head over to the other one here. That whole street needs to get skip traced, I'm telling you. All right, let's go over here. And sometimes you'll get inbound leads that maybe the house is fully renovated, maybe it's listed. I don't disqualify if it's listed. I still talk to them because I don't know the terms of the agreements they set up with their agents. So I can't assume. I never want to assume anything. Don't ever assume that somebody's not willing to cancel contract or the contract's about to expire if it's listed. Sometimes those people might be the most motivated. Maybe they're really upset with their agent. Typically, if it's listed and I talk to them, sometimes they'll be really upset with their agent, like they're not doing a good job. There's always two sides to the story, but inbound leads, always make sure you call them as if they're gold. All right, Kyle. Let me see, Mr. Okay, so this is, where's this at? This came in through the Oklahoma campaign. Oh, this is in Arkansas. Okay. Arkansas is close to this area. So, yeah, this has some really blurry photos here. Can't even see that one. Okay. Probably taking an Android. All right, let's see the notes are. It says here foreclosure. Ooh, okay, so is this in pre-foreclosure? Because once it's in foreclosure, can't really help them. Now, people that are in pre-foreclosure have an expiration. They have to have more of a sense of urgency. And you'd be surprised. Some people don't have a sense of urgency. But we can only help someone as much as they want to be helped. Okay. Oh, it's in pre-foreclosure. All right, let's give him a call. I'm not even going to run comps or anything. I'm just going to try and call him to see if, what's going on. Let me call from the Oklahoma number. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. Not sure what kind of traction we'll see on today's calls, considering it's the holidays. But I'm happy to answer any questions you guys may have. Now let's run some comps here. There's nothing this time. Very small population. That happens occasionally. There is. Oh, I think he hung up. I'm going to call him right back. Call right back. The neighbor's house. Oh, the lot size is like. Why? Can't compare that. Okay. So they didn't pick up. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one. Pre-foreclosure is always very hot leads because they have to have a sense of urgency. And, they need somebody like you to help them out. This property doesn't seem too bad. All right, this one's in Hot Springs. You should still make offers. Between Christmas and New Year's is a time that I usually plan with a team, everything for next year. What went well in 2025? What could use some improvement in 2025? Plan everything out. Write down the goals. Okay. If you don't plan next year, you're flying blind. You have to have a target to aim at. So go back and look at how many offers have I made? How many contracts have I got? How many deals have I closed? How many deals fell through? Right? What does that look like? Find what you could improve on. There's always something to improve on. Always something to improve on. Let me go back to this property here. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Okay. All right, so this looks like a nice house. It's a big house. All right, so here's the property. Let's see what the story is behind it. Oh, they're just downsizing, single family home. They didn't put much information. All right, let's give them a call.
Hey, this is Jill. I can't come to the phone right now, but
No answer. One of the things that I'm most excited about
hey, this is Jill.
is leveraging AI. I think, this AI stuff, this thing, it's just there's something new every day. And if you have a real estate business and you learn how to implement AI, whether it's nurturing leads or follow up, in some cases, taking the calls for you, it's extremely powerful. I have some buddies that are, some of them have completely replaced a lead manager with AI, and some of them have been outclosed by the AI. So that kind of tells me the future that this thing is heading in. So it's really exciting to see what kind of tools. Now, there's always going to be a human element to this real estate stuff, at least for now. There's always going to be a human element to it. But on the back end, systems, processes, follow-up, nurture, email, text, calls, voicemails, like all these things can be really, really be put to use with AI. So I'm really excited about that. We're working on a few things here. All right. So Jill didn't pick up the phone. Might be on vacation. Let's go to the next one. Mr. Hunter in Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Now this doesn't have, hold on, Twin Hill Lane, Locust Grove. I don't know if they put the right address. Let me just make sure. Oh, no, they did. Wow. So what is this, just a lot? Looks like they just bought this not too long ago. It is waterfront. Oh, somebody's calling back. Oh, it's a guy that messed up house. Good afternoon. This is Steven. Hey, is this Mr. Mambo? Great. Is now a good time to speak? Okay, perfect. You filled out a form to get an offer on the property. So our process is simple. I just want to ask you a few more questions about it, and I'll go ahead and see what we can offer you. Can you tell me a little bit more about the house and what's going on?
It has a newish, like a 6-month-old roof. Ready to be updated. So yeah.
A 6-month-old roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the house still boarded up?
Excuse me. What did you say?
Is the house still boarded up?
Boarded up. What do you mean?
This is the one on Mater Avenue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It needs a full renovation, right?
Yeah. Inside for renovation.
Got it. And then does that include like the electric and plumbing as well?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And then what's got you looking to sell it?
I've been holding it for a long time.
Yeah.
I need
quick right now. So
Okay.
um,
And how much did you need to sell it for?
I mean, I have a price at 20,000, but could be discussed.
How much?
20,000.
Oh, 20,000. Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Okay.
Yeah, because some of these, I mean, depending on the condition, if yours needs a full rehab, there's one on Bismarck Street right around the corner that sold for 10,000. So, I mean,
Okay.
we'd probably have to be somewhere, closer to that ballpark.
Okay. How much do you think you can offer?
I think based on what I'm seeing here, so there's one. The way we come up with our offers, just to let you know, is we look at bedroom, bathroom square footage year built and condition,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just take a look and see what sold in the area similar to yours. The only comparable I see is on Bismarck Street. There's one that sold, let me see, in April of this year. It sold for 10,000. Yeah.
But it has a. I did some research and it has a after repair value of around 90,000 to $100,000.
90,000, 100,000. No. Do you own this property? Or are you trying to sell it?
I'm trying to sell it.
You're trying to wholesale it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have it under contract. When do you need to close on it?
As soon as possible.
Okay. I think we can help you move it as soon as possible. Do you have photos of like the inside and everything?
Yep.
Okay. If you needed help selling it, I think that's something we'd be open to, but I don't know what you have it under contract for, but I think if you have it anything above 10,000, I think it'll be tough to move.
Okay. Do you think 10,000 will be fine?
To sell it for 10,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could sell it at 10,000. Hopefully you have it for a little bit less because if it needs a full renovation, they're not going too high around here in this part,
Okay. Okay. One name. Can you please give me your name, please?
Yeah. Can I text you on this cell phone?
Yeah.
Here, I'll text you. If you have any photos, you could actually text me back. Here, let me text you. This is Steven. Do you have any photos?
Yeah, I do actually. Okay. Okay, let me send the photos over.
I think we might be able to move this for it's tough, but probably like 15, somewhere on there.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
3.2, which is good, but
Okay. Let's say 15. That's kind of tough. Do you think I can call you back by the end of this day so that I can see whether 15 is good?
yeah, absolutely. You can call me at this number.
Okay. What name is it? Okay, your name is Steven, right?
Yeah, my name's Steven.
Okay, my name is Steven too. So.
Oh, perfect. Easy to remember then.
Okay. Okay, so your name is 615-704-2873. How can I say? How soon will we close?
Yeah, it depends on the closing date on the contract you have. I mean,
Okay.
I always tell the homeowner when I get under contract, I always tell people on or before 30 days. And let's say we assign the contract, typically those buyers need at least a week or two, depending who it is. But yeah, they can, we have a few buyers in this area. They can close pretty quick.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I will get back to you before the end of this day and then let you know.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day.
You too. Bye. All right, so he's a wholesaler. He actually sent me photos. Oh man, this thing is a shell. This thing is a shell. I mean, it doesn't really have any structure to it. I mean, the photos aren't too good, but look at this. What are we supposed to do? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be tough. I'm looking at comps. I mean, it's not a good area. You have property selling 10, 13. Hold on, let me see this one that sold for 13. See, this one that sold for 13 is in good shape, which is not a good sign for our subject property. I think we're going to be at 5 to 10. But I didn't expect a shell. I thought there was just like at least some walls and stuff, but there's not much. So sometimes we'll get, occasionally you're going to get some other wholesalers that fill out a form. If it's an area, let's say you're doing inbound marketing, and it's an area that you primarily just want to assign wholesale properties as well, and you get an inbound lead in their wholesaler, just let them know. I wouldn't buy it, but I can help you move it. And then you try to educate them a little bit more on what you think you can move it at. And if the numbers work for them, you could do a deal. We've done it before. So sometimes that's just the way it'll work. All right, let's go to the next one. So this one I'll put under follow-up because I think we can help them move it. But, man, I mean, that thing is, after I saw the photos, it might be less. All right, let's go to one of yours here. Let's see. Oh, we caught all these, I think. What about this one in Brandon, Florida? Yeah. So these. So community, if you guys have any new leads, go ahead and submit them. Let me see, but I caught up on all these leads here. And then Arvis, you have an agreement we got to look through, which I'll hit you up in the community. All right, let's go to another one. Let me close some of these tabs here. Good leads, good leads. All right, so this one I called. You always want to double dial. Oh, this guy put do not disturb. So you can't text him. The system will not text. Let's call from Oklahoma. All right, let's see. Oh, it's ringing. Hold on a second. Locust Grove. Locust Grove, Oklahoma. When I first started this business, I couldn't wrap my head around how can I do deals in markets that I've never even visited or know nothing about. And it all comes down to the right tools, the right systems and processes. You can literally do this anywhere in the United States. All right, so this is the property. It's nice. Waterfront. Looks like it's just a vacant lot. But I see MLS Technology in 2024. So this thing was recently listed. Okay. So when I see that, and when you guys see these photos, if you see MLS, pay attention to that and then the year. Sometimes these will be old photos. Sometimes they'll be new photos. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up. Let me look at the MLS data here on PropStream. And I'm going to see. So, yeah, this just sold for $35,000. 1.61 acres. And it looks like it's waterfront, which is great. So now, oh, the comps are tricky though. I think I found it. Oh, it's a good area. All right, let's give them a call and let's see if they pick up. Jimmy. Call from Oklahoma. Bought a new house and just need it. Nice. Let's call him again. Oh, I already called this guy twice. All right, so we'll put this in discovery. Some people just don't need it. All right, let's go to the next one. Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. All right, so where is this? Because I don't see a satellite view for it. Oh, here it is. This looks really familiar. I feel like I talked to this lead a while back. They used to be for sale by owner. All right, so this is nice. All right, so this is a good comp. Oh, is this a two-story? Maybe not. Maybe not a good comp. It's got a two-car garage. Okay, some of the fence is missing here. What do they got in the front here? They got an angel fountain. They got Bambi. They got a lion. They got a frog. Morales. Whoa. All right, well, looks like we got something in common here. Okay. All right. Maybe it's my cousin's house. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's look at the story behind relocating. Okay. Relocating, single family home. That's all the information they put. After 4, today's notes. All right. I think they spoke to somebody from our team a few days ago. It was before Christmas.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Holland.
Yes.
Hey, this is Steven. I think you were texting my partner about a house you're looking to sell on Ollie Avenue.
You know what? We just sold that house day before yesterday. Christmas Eve, a guy put a contract in on it, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens.
Okay. When are they scheduled to close on it?
You know what? I haven't even heard yet. They were going to try to do it the second week of January.
Uh-huh.
But they're finding out, everybody's been off work, so
yeah,
they're trying to contact this abstract company, and I'll tell you what I did. I did have a lady that was kind of like a real estate agent. My brother knew her, and I'm beginning to wonder if she's about half nuts, man. But anyway, that's another story.
Okay.
So here's the deal. I was going to refinance this place. I bought this. You probably don't want to hear all this story. I'm sorry.
I got time. Tell me.
But I bought this place back in 2016,
Uh-huh.
and I gave $86,500 for it. It's a two-bedroom duplex. It's got about 1,300 square feet. I had new floors put in, new countertops. You know, I put some money into it.
Yeah.
Well, the guy offered $162,000 for it.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's how much it's gone up.
Wow.
So, believe it or not, the guy 2 doors down from me sold his back in September, and he got something like $215,000.
Somebody
But
paid.
here's the deal: his is a lot bigger than mine,
I don't feel too bad.
and he went in and had a bunch. He had a new bath. He had a new shower put in. I mean, he put some money into it, you know, to get more money out of it.
Yeah.
So I have this company. This guy wants to buy it, and did a contract on it. And I don't know, you know, I don't know if he can get it or not. That's kind of like where we're at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just under
So-
contract. That was an investor?
The guy that bought mine,
Yeah.
no, he was just a Hispanic family
Oh,
that
okay.
lived over here. Because I don't know where you're from, but I'm in Oklahoma City,
Right.
and I'm southwest Oklahoma City, and basically my area right in here is Hispanic, which is good. I mean, I've got some great neighbors, man, no big deal. And they take good care of their places. And I think that's what helped, you know. These duplexes, basically, I'll be honest with you, I just turned 70. I retired out of Tinker Air Force Base. So
Nice.
basically the people that live in here are retired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're older people. And they take pretty good care of their places. We don't have a lot of problems with homeless or crime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's what I'm faced with now, and I've got to thinking about it. We did the contract on the house and the whole bit. He's trying to go through Rocket Mortgage. I don't know anything about them. You might know something about them.
Yeah.
I have no idea anything about them, but he's going to try to go through them. See, when I bought this place, it was 3.25 interest rate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Chickasaw Indian. So the Indians actually paid my closing. They helped me out.
Nice.
But now, if I go, and I'm not going to buy another place, I'll be honest with you. I'm at my age, I'm going to try to find an apartment. But hell, I looked around. These apartments are $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And you're not getting anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my house payment's $730 a month.
Wow.
And it's like the real estate lady. She said, well, let me tell you something. That $730 a month's going to be gone. Now you're going to make a pretty good equity off that place. But she said, you got to realize now, you know, you're going to have to find a nice place to live. You're going to have to pay $1,000 a month. So anyway, I know you don't want to hear all this, but we're going to go see what happens with this guy. And I can keep your number.
Yeah.
Or you can keep mine and you can call me.
Yes, sir.
Check in with me in the next week. And we'll see, you know, what happens.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Well, have a happy New Year. We'll talk next.
You too. You be safe. Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I was about to say, why would an investor pay above ARV? I mean, this thing's it's around 160 or so. 162 is too high. So it looks like somebody's trying to get a loan to purchase it. I don't know if they're going to close on it. So we're going to set a task to follow up with this lead on January 2nd. Actually, no, not even. I'm going to follow up with before then. We are going to follow up, not New Year's. Actually, yeah. Well, New Year's, yeah. We'll follow January 2nd. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And we'll see. I think it's a good area. I think the price is way too high. He may be open to terms. It's free and clear. Those are great deals. It's a great rental area. So it could be a great terms deal. But first we have to see if the other party is going to close. Because if they don't, we want to be next in line here. And he's motivated because of his situation. Okay, he's getting older, wants to downsize, whatever. Awesome. Guys, keep making offers. If you're in the community, shoot me a message. If you need anything, some of you have contracts are ready to go, making offers accepted. Let's keep up the momentum. I will see you guys in the community on Monday as our next call. Have a great weekend, and everybody else have